This is Money Motivation and Mike, and I am your host, Michael Wainwright. In charge of the show is Jason Wainwright. And hello to you, world. This is the show that can and will change your life. Now, Jason, as you can see, I've got on a Roger Staubach jersey today.
I noticed.
And the reason being is because the Dallas Cowboys have won 3 games in a row.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, and by the time this recording's out, they will have won 4 games in a row. So
some might call that a streak.
For the Cowboys, it's definitely a streak. But I got on my Roger Staubach 1971 throwback jersey, which was the first year they won the Super Bowl. So that's what the 12 is. If you can't see my name on the Roger Staubach's name on the back,
Which you grew up watching.
my ultimate hero.
Yeah. See, I wasn't old enough for Staubach.
I mean, when I was introduced to the Dallas Cowboys, he was the quarterback.
And Aikman was mine.
And he was retiring as I was going into junior high. So
Okay.
that's how it worked. Then we got on to Danny White,
Yep.
Gary Hogaboom.
Don't even know that name.
Never heard of that guy?
Nope.
All right. Well, that's some of the things of the past.
Yeah.
These were the guys in between 1979 and 1989. Staubach retired in 79.
Mm-hmm.
Troy Aikman was rookie in 1989. So this is the group in between there.
How many seasons did he go before he was starting?
Troy?
Yeah.
He started the first week.
He went straight to the starting position.
No, we didn't have a quarterback. We didn't have anything.
Okay.
I mean, they killed him.
Yeah.
I mean, he missed half of his first year for injury.
Aikman.
Yeah. We had no blocking. We have nothing.
I seem to recall that.
All we had was Herschel Walker.
Which we traded.
And it's called the Great Train Robbery.
Yeah.
Okay. As we come here in December to the end of the year, I got some more stats for you, statistics. And this is very, very, very intriguing. What are people doing with their time? Now, this is away from the job. What are people doing with their time? Because when you have free time, are you going to dinner? Are you getting online? Are you going to night school at the junior college or whatever it is? Are you hanging out with your family, your friends? Are you going next door and socializing with your next door neighbor? You know, these kind of things that have been about America for 250 years, coming on 250 years. So I come across some stats. And they did these statistics. 1930, 1940, 1950. They did them every year up until 2025. Every 10 years, and of course, in the last 5 years, 20 and then 2025. So what I did is I went back and I looked at the stats from 1930 to where we are today. And I have some intriguing information. 1930, Jason. Now, this is your free time. And that free time is 100% of your free time.
Mm-hmm.
How much of that time, percentage-wise, do you think was being spent with the family in 1930?
In 1930, I would put it 75 to 85%.
Now, remember, we have other categories.
Yeah.
All right. Matter of fact, let me do this.
What was there to do back in that day?
Well, hang on a minute here. Time out. I need a code red timeout.
Okay.
Here's your categories. Family, school, friends, neighbors, church. They have bar and restaurant in the same category. And then at the bottom, they have this other category that did not exist in 1930. Online activity.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Can't wait to get down to that one, Jason.
Yeah, that's going to flip that percentage on me.
So you got your 100% of your time.
Yeah.
All right. And let's just say that's 8 hours a day. Now, we're also, sleep is not part of this. Hopefully sleep would be at the top of the list, but we're talking about when our eyes are awake and
when you're conscious.
Yeah, when you're actually doing something. So you got to remember,
mm-hmm.
You know, family, friends, neighbors, you know, how are you maxing out or how are you utilizing your spare time. Okay, now back to 1930, family. You said 60, 70 something percent?
Family is going to be higher then than it is nowadays.
Okay,
but
in 1930, family was the highest category.
Yeah.
Now, this is still a high number. And I think the reason that you went so high is you forget about...
I'm lumping a lot of things in there,
Yeah.
neighbors, whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm picturing people out on the front porch and having that discussion
Andy
with
Griffith.
everybody.
You're looking at the Andy Griffith lifestyle.
Sure. Yes.
Family was 22.7%.
Okay.
Today, family, 4.52.
I was going to say about 5%.
Well, maybe a lot of the people are in our category, Jason. They have family like we do. We don't want to be around them.
Okay. Yeah. I think nowadays just everybody's stuck in the phone. Social media.
Hey, we're going to get there. Okay. So 22.7 in 1930 is down to 4.52 in 2025. Incredible drop. Okay. And your big three, your next one is your friends, which frankly, I was kind of surprised that this number was so close. 1930, you spent 18.32% of your time, 18.72% of your time with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Today, 13.86. So with the other activities and other distractions, I'm surprised that number only has fallen 5%.
Yeah.
All right. And then the other big one in 1930 was your neighbors. Back in 1930, we spent 11.13% with our next door neighbors. Neighborhood parties, potluck, hey, bring it over, And that's also you out there mowing the grass and you see your next door neighbor and y'all stop and talk for an hour.
Yep. Howdy, neighbor.
Yeah. I got to ask you a question. Have you ever lived next door to someone, either side, across the street, whatever, and you did not know who they were?
I have a rent house nearby. I'll do what I can to be friendly and say hi, but I kind of leave it up to them if they want to introduce themselves. But I know all my other neighbors.
Okay. The last 2 houses that I lived in,
mm-hmm.
I did not know all my neighbors. Did not know them.
I live in the middle of town too, so
well,
it's kind of hard. I'm middle of town. It's not a big lot, so.
But here's
over the other side of the fence line. I'm going to see my neighbors pretty often. If you've got more than an acre or two, it's easy to get away with.
Yeah. Well, whenever I was packed in with all those neighbors,
still didn't know.
Nope, because I got up early.
Yep.
Gone.
Yep.
You get back after dark.
Yep.
And activities on the weekends.
Yeah.
And the guy behind me I knew because I paid him to mow my yard.
Gotcha. Just so happens.
Yes. But I can frankly tell you the people around me, I didn't know them.
Yeah.
So
if you rarely probably ever saw them, and if you did, you just probably, how are you?
What do you think the time is today with neighbors in 2025?
I mean, maybe 10%.
1.28%.
I'm kind of surprised it's not higher than family.
Well, it's close, 4.52.
Yeah.
Okay. So your family, your friends, and your neighbors in 1930, you spent 52.55% of your time with your family, your friends, and your neighbors.
With actual people.
Actual people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no internet.
Yeah. See, I'm still confused with the 2025 stat. Your friends, are you talking about playing games online with their friends, or are you actually talking about being physically there?
I think our friends is our socialization of shaking their hand and looking them in the eyes.
Some physical contact.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Today, family, friends, and neighbors is 19.66%. All right.
Yeah.
Now, the other big number in 1930. Now, I'm growing up. What was jammed down your throat is education.
Yeah.
If you didn't get that degree, you weren't going to be anything.
Knowledge is power.
1930, 22.42% of people, of time was spent on school. Now, I'm not talking about kindergarten through 12. I'm talking about you having to go out and now your spare time, I'm going to spend on trying to get me an education. And maybe it's night school. Yep. 22.42% in 1930. Today, 3.33% go to school. All right. Here's you another astonishing one. Church. 2025. 2.12%. 1930, 10.22. It has dropped to 1/5 of what you used to do with your time from 1930 to 2025.
Sign of the time.
Now, I'm going to give you some thoughts on this here in just a minute. All right. Now, this one really blows me away because it seems like we're eating out more than we ever have. Eating out, fast food, these freaking restaurants, the parking lots are packed.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the number one thing to get rid of our sorrow is drinking our sorrows away. So you would think that the bar, same thing. So they put the bar and the restaurant in the same category. 1930, 7.99% of your time spent in the bar or the restaurant. Today, 4.91. It's went down 3%. I would have figured it had been double. Figured it would have been double.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Now here's that big old category that all the viewers and listeners have been waiting on. 1930, online activity. Guess how much, Jason?
80%.
1930.
Oh, and 1930, 0.
There you go. I knew you was going to get one of them. 0.
Yeah.
Today, online activity, 60.76%.
Yeah.
You can't wait to get on that phone. Can't wait to get on that computer. Hey, and people are listening to us right now and watching us on online right now because of that online stuff.
Yeah.
So we bury ourselves. Remember, online right now, 60.76. Family, friends, and neighbors 95 years ago, which is where all your time was, 52.55. We're spending more time online than what we used to spend with all of the human bodies that we knew.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I say, and then you factor in that school at 22.42. Okay. Now this is not to get online and do school. Because so if you got online to do your schooling, because you were whatever, University of Phoenix is a big one that you can live anywhere in the world and get a degree.
Yeah.
That goes over here into the category of you spending your time on school.
Sure.
That don't go in the category of spending your time online.
Right.
Yes. So when you go in here and you figure out family, friends, and school in 1930, you're almost at 75%. And today, including school, you're at 23%. 60.76% online. Online. All right. Now, what does this tell us? The family part. We have other priorities. Or I'm gonna flip the script here, Jason. Or it's like our family who just don't want to hang out with us, Jason.
That's
Yeah.
We want to hang out with them. Yeah, they're too busy on their phone.
Finally got that answer figured out. Yeah. Okay.
I'll tell you what. I don't even get on social media.
You don't?
Very little. Very little.
All right. Going down to that. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc.
I've got accounts. I don't.
That's right.
I couldn't tell you the last time I logged into them other than to post stuff for.
You spend all your time
MX3.
on this show, don't you?
Every bit of it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a good answer. That's what you should be doing. School dropped 22% down to 3%.
Yeah.
People aren't going to school anymore.
Or are they just getting it through their normal daily education? And because when you say schooling in my extra hours, I'm thinking I'm going back to get some additional education because
It,
I didn't get the education originally back in the day. I didn't go straight to college. That's what I kind of think of. Not school or something like that.
there is more than ever is people graduating from high school and going to work.
Yeah.
I worked when I was in college. Okay. So we're not counting work. So I had to decide to find that extra time or get a job that allowed you to go to school in the morning. We're only spending 3.33% of our time attending to school after what's required. Now, I know you get into high school, you could drop out.
Sure.
You go into juvenile detention if you do it in 6th grade. Okay. All right. So we're not spending any time going to college anymore. And I think the number one reason is the cost.
Probably.
Hardcore cost.
Yeah.
Okay. Neighbors. We don't go next door and sit on the back patio anymore. We don't go over there and mow their grass and help them get their trash out when they're ill or they're out of town. We don't do that anymore. And that's why whenever they get back to town, their grass is a foot high.
Yeah.
Because then they have to get back on it.
Yeah.
Or at least that's the way it is for me. Maybe I just don't have any friends that want to mow my grass.
I help my neighbors, but they're elderly women, so.
Here's a big one. This is what it tells me about the church. 10% down to 2%. There's no trust in the church house anymore. The number one thing that is guaranteed when you go to church is you will be judged. And not by the good guy upstairs, by the people to your right and your left. That's why people don't go to church.
Yeah.
Why? Now, this is also, I said, I can't believe bar and restaurants not so high, but I did not think about one thing that I wrote down here that has changed where we are in 2025, and that's the pandemic.
Yeah.
I can have food delivered now. I don't have to leave my house. I mean, the pizza parlor is not the only one that delivers anymore.
Right.
Now you can get anything you want if you're willing to pay for it.
Yep.
So that is one of the reasons you're not at the restaurant or the bar anymore, is because they'll deliver it right to you.
Yeah.
So that's understandable. And then of course, like we already talked about, there is a million opportunities, starting with Money, Motivation, and Mike online.
There you go.
Yes. Now, this is something that we're big into on this show, which is the motivational part of our show, personal growth. Personal growth did not register on this list of how you spend your time.
Not in the other section?
Nope. It did not. Workout did not register on this list.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And you can tell by our society.
Mm-hmm.
We are the United States of America is the heaviest, most obese, overweight society in the world. There you go.
Yeah, making a dent in it with Ozempic.
Whatever. So there's your 1930 to 2025. And before I threw these numbers out, I would bet that the large percentage of people on our show would tell you that most of the time is spent online. It is the highest number of any category in any decade. Now, see, I didn't go back and give you the 2000 and the 2010 and those numbers, because when you got to 2000, online activity was still at the bottom. It still showed a zero. They put it in there on this particular example. They put it in there because they knew where it was going to be when they got to the end of their survey. Into their statistics. And that thing shot up like a rocket.
Well, you got to think of the invention of the iPhone was what, 2008?
Don't ask me.
2008. That's when they had that little screen in front of you. Then all these social medias and all that started popping up.
That's when it all started?
Pretty much.
Oh, when it went from something other than just a phone.
Yeah, when it went beyond MySpace, if you remember that day.
I remember that. Isn't that a Black Eyed Peas song? MySpace, your space?
No. It was the website before Facebook.
I want it now.
Yeah. No, not talking music.
Okay. You can always contact us, info@mx3.vip, and find all of our content at mx3.vip or on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@mx3podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notified of all of our new content, which comes out Mondays and Thursdays at 9 o'clock. Now, as Jason always says, go down and give us some comments. Go down in that YouTube area and tell us what you think.
Tell us what you spend most of your free time on.
There it is. You know what? Well, we got 250,000 people. We know what they spend their time on. Listening to this show.
Yeah.
By 2030, I'm going to get back to the people that put this particular information out, and we are going to be one of the categories. You're going to have online, and then you're going to have money, motivation, and Mike online.
I think we need to be a subcategory of online.
We're going to have our own. It's like Nike. Air Jordan's not a subcategory. He is. Air Jordan is the brand.
Yes.
Yes. So for everyone who's been a part of this show of Money, Motivation, and Mike, continue to live your life the right way.